Hello, my friends. It is Wednesday. I did not vlog yesterday. And we are on our way to work. Yesterday was actually a pretty good day, but I woke up and my stomach kind of hurt a little bit. And I thought, you know what? I looked at my calendar and the meetings that I had I could take from home. So I thought I'll just work from home today. But it was bizarre because Dennis gets migraines and he had a migraine in the morning. I'm like, this is weird. It's like sometimes whenever I'm about to stay home or, do something like for myself, it seems like everybody else wants to be involved. Not always, but Tracy from Tracy Plans, we were talking about it because it's so funny. It's almost to the T every time I have something that I thought, okay, well, I'll be able to get a lot done because of this or because of that or whatever. I can't because there's a wrench thrown in. But that's okay. I still got some stuff done and that was good. One of the things I got done was I remailed some of the catalogs. So some of you guys have said that you thought that you would get a catalog and you hadn't, and you were right. You should have gotten one because I did mail some at the United States Postal Service. I just went there and mailed some and prior to June, and for whatever reason they are not there. I don't know what happened to them, so you guys may get another one sometime. So I just went ahead and remailed a bunch just to make sure that you guys could get something. So I apologize, and that's hopefully you guys are getting them soon. They're expensive to mail too, so I was not happy with the postal service. So I don't know what I'm going to do next year with the annual catalog, because usually I like to mail them myself, but this year it was kind of a mess. I have a feeling either the post office will find like a box with all of my things in them and they never mailed them, and if that's the case, I think that they'll give me credit because we kind of talked about that at the post office, and I hope that that's the case. Or because I don't think anybody that I had, at least the people that I'd contacted or that had contacted me, have received theirs. So I have a feeling when I took them there, they put them in a corner or something and they're still there. So I don't know. We'll see. But it doesn't matter. Gotta do what you gotta do. So I took care of that yesterday, and then also I did work stuff, and then probably, I don't know, it was about 4 o'clock, my husband said, hey, do you want to go get a massage? And I was I was so ready to say no because I didn't want to get dressed right, I was dressed, but I wasn't dressed to go anywhere. So I said, yes, because how can you pass up a massage? And at first I thought, well, I'll just get a foot massage because my feet are yucky and that would feel so good. I thought, okay, well, I'll just get a foot massage. So we go there and they don't speak English very well, if at all. And it's a foot massage place. So I thought I was kind of safe. But the foot massage includes a head, back, and neck massage. So I felt like they beated me up. No, not really, but a little bit. I know I shouldn't complain. I got a massage, and that's an amazing thing. So I need to just count my blessings and be happy that I was able to do that. But and not complain about it for sure. But it was not what I expected. And we've been to this place before, but before I've gotten full body massages, so I expected the full body massage. This time I just requested a foot massage. Dennis requested a full body massage because he has neck and head issues. Clearly he has head issues. He's a mess. But anyway, they can't fix that kind of issue, can they? But his neck gets real tight and he holds a stress in his shoulder, so he was hoping that they would be able to get that out for him, as they've done in the past. at this particular place. So the person, though, sat us both in the foot massage room, and usually when we'd gotten massages in the past, they had sat us in the foot massage room, and you get your foot massage first, and then they move you into a different room where they do the rest of your body. So that's kind of what Dennis was thinking, that, you know, they were just going to do his foot massage first and then move him over, and it's kind of what I was thinking for him too. And I thought they'd just keep me in that room and just do my feet. So we're in there, and he starts out, I mean, he puts my feet in water, which is nice, and then he starts out with massaging my head, which is okay, and then he goes down to my shoulders, and I'm like, what the heck? Maybe it's like, maybe they do your extremities. I don't know, you know, this is what I'm thinking in my head. And he does your arms, and some of it's a little bit rough, but not too bad. And then he finally does my feet, and he spends quite a bit of time on my feet, which is lovely. And then when he's finished with my feet, he says, "Turn over, lady." I was like, what? He said, "Turn over, lady." I said, "Turn over?" And he was like, "Yes." So I turned over. You know, I should have asked, but the language barrier was so great, I didn't know what to do. So I turned over, and he like then started in on my back and my shoulders, and holy cow, that's when I mean, I literally felt like he was jumping up and down on my back. I know he wasn't, but it hurt. My ribs especially are kind of sensitive. So I was like, oh my gosh, I want to jump off of this massage table. And Dennis was right next to me the whole time, and little did I know that they were doing the exact same thing to him, because it's hard to, well, when they're doing your feet, they put a cloth over your eyes just kind of to help relax you. But, so I couldn't see anyway. And then when you're laying on your stomach, you have your head in this little hole, so I couldn't see what Dennis was doing anyway. But apparently he got the same massage I did, which was kind of funny, because he asked for something different. And then we get out, and they say we're done, and Dennis is like, well, I don't know if I'm done. But he didn't say anything either. We just go out, and they only charged us $30 each, which was insane, because that seems like it's a really low price. So we ended up giving them a total of 90. Yeah, that's right. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So we gave them $90, and I think $90 for 2 hour-long massages is pretty stinking good. So I didn't care much about that. Ooh, goodness. Let me switch. Okay, you get to see the road, because that's just too much. So $90 for 2 hour-long massages is pretty stinking good, even though they didn't quite get the muscles released that Dennis wanted. I mean, they did a pretty good job, he said, but it wasn't totally released. So I don't know what he's thinking he's gonna do, but for me, I'm good. I was loosey-goosey. I'm not sore today, so it wasn't so bad. I've had a deep tissue massage where they literally, it felt like you were beat up, and for the next 5 days you're dying. So yeah, I'm never gonna do that again. So yeah, but that was cool. And then Alex was home most of the day yesterday. That was fun. He would come in and talk to me, and he's working on an English class, so he was taking over the summer, and that was fun. He has a report or something he wanted me to read, but then when I told him I'd read it when I came back, he was doing something else, and I said, well, I'll read it if you can pull it up for me, and he said, no, it's okay. So I don't know, hopefully he'll let me read it tonight or sometime, because I'd like to read it. Let's see what else. I did get some crafting done a little bit last night, but then I kind of just wanted to read my book, so I stopped what I was doing and went and read. I'm reading that Orange is the New Black, and it is really good. I'm probably halfway done, which is fast for me, because I'm not a very quick reader. But it's really good. Seems like there's more to tell about yesterday, but I guess it wasn't very exciting after all. I had lettuce wraps for dinner. Oh, I did make some cookies at lunchtime, and Alex and I enjoyed them. Dennis doesn't really like sweets very much. he'll go through phases. Sometimes he wants them, sometimes, most of the times he doesn't. But Alex and I enjoyed them. They were, walnut chocolate chip. And they were already pre-made. I just had to bake them. I cheated. I do bake sometimes, but not as much as I used to. It's alright. It's, I don't know, first I don't need the sweets. And second, you have to be so precise in your measurements. It's not as much fun for me. And third, not everybody eats the same thing. So it seems like whenever I make sweets, I end up with a ton of leftovers, or a ton that I'm trying to either I take to work, or, you know, it's like, goodness, if you could just make personal sized things. Well, I know they have like those cakes in a cup and stuff like that, but I've never done that. Maybe I have. Maybe I've made a cake in a cup. I don't remember. It's not something I do regularly enough to even tell you how to do it. I just know that it's something. I have no idea what we're having for dinner tonight. I did not plan. I might make the enchiladas that I've been threatening to make for days. Let's see. And I have some ground beef I need to brown up and or freeze. I also have that chicken tetrazzini stuff I want to make. That sounds good too. I don't know what I'll do. I guess maybe I'll look at the recipes and see which one's easiest and do that one. Did some laundry. That's about it. I didn't do a ton yesterday, but I guess I was pretty productive in work and stuff, but you guys don't care about that. So today I'm going to stop at Starbucks, and we're supposed to be getting, well, we are getting our roof done and siding and all that from the insurance company from our bad storms that we had. But the check that the insurance company wrote out to me and the mortgage company. So they said I had to call the mortgage company, and I did that. And the mortgage company said that I needed to fill out some papers and that they would fax them to me, and it took 24 hours to get them to fax it to you. This was last Thursday, and I still haven't gotten the, what am I saying? I still haven't gotten the fax papers, so I can't have them do anything until I get those papers. So I guess I'm going to have to call the mortgage company back today, which seems to take forever. I feel like I'm on the phone forever. Please enter your number, and then enter the last 4 digits of Social Security number, and then you get on the phone. Well, what's your number? What's your Social Security? I'm like, I just entered this. Why did I enter this? What do you guys need this for me? And then I have to tell the next person, and I'm like, good grief. They do that too even if you're paying your mortgage. Like if I want to make a payment, I sometimes will call, especially if it gets close. I'll like call and just pay, and they ask you 10 times. I'm like, if somebody else wants to pay my mortgage, let them. It doesn't matter if it's me or not. So, I mean, what else are they going to be doing? Why does it? I don't understand how it has to be so secure, but I guess I just don't know the rules. But I mean, if I'm calling the mortgage company, it's either to pay my mortgage, or, I mean, what do people call for? Insurance claims. That's all I can think of that I'd even call. It's not like I'd ever call and say, hey, give me money. And if I did, they wouldn't do it. So I don't understand why I have to give them my blood type and my firstborn before they give me any information. But, oh well. One time I even said my full name, but I left out my middle name, and they said, well, what's the name on your mortgage or whatever? I'm like, oh my gosh. And they didn't want my full name, they just wanted my initial, my middle initial. I was, oh. And my real name, my full name is Tamitha. So who has that name? No one has that name. So if I could tell you that my name is Tamitha, then I think you could do without the J. I really do. I think that the J is just, at that point, it's just there to be pretty. Nobody could even pronounce my name, much less, I mean, I've literally met like 2 people in my life with the same name. My parents made it up. So, come on now. I do like it. I mean, I like my name, Tamitha. I just have always been Tammy, so I've never really gone by Tamitha. I think there was a school year, I'm thinking back, that I may have gone by Tamitha, but I don't know. I think it's just because the teacher liked it and she said it, so I went with it. But like at home and all of my friends, they've always all called me Tammy. And yes, we are heading to the Starbucks. I don't know what I'm going to get today. What do I want? What do I want? I kind of want something cold, but
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can we get started for you?
Hi, could I please get a venti non-fat no whip white chocolate mocha?
Alright, a venti non-fat, no whip, white mocha. What else for you?
Could I also get a blueberry oatmeal with a brown sugar packet?
Alright, and you said a blueberry oatmeal with a brown sugar packet?
Yes, please.
Anything else for you today?
That'll do it.
Okay, that'll be $9.16. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodness, nobody in line, nobody up here. I don't even have time to get out my card. Oh, goodness.
Good morning.
Good morning.
$9.16. Thank you. You said a triple grande, one hot mocha. What else for you today? That'll be $5.40. Thank you. Do you need a receipt?
No, thank you.
Sorry, thank you.
Oh, you're fine. She's really cute. She has green hair and black hair, you know, or dark hair, not black. Used to be like people with hair like me, you couldn't get it colored a fun color, but I see people with it more and more now. Hers is like a Starbucks green, so that's kind of interesting. It's cute. She's a doll, all tattooed up and stuff. Some of these baristas, and they're just adorable. Oh, Katie had her interview yesterday. I'll have to tell you more about that. Well, I think I can talk while they're working on my stuff, but I feel kind of funny. But she said the interview lasted for 3.5 hours.
Did you already pay for your drink?
Yes.
Okay.
So she said that it went really well. She was, like she had to work with this kid one-on-one for a little bit. Well, with another instructor, with somebody who works there. She was just there for an interview.
Okay, never mind.
What was the drink that you had?
I had a venti non-fat no whip white mocha.
Okay, here's yours.
Okay. And then I had a hearty blueberry with brown sugar. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Okay, so she had this interview and she said that the first part, there were like 6 people there for the same job, and at first she was thinking, oh no, there's people who are older than me, and there were moms, and there were people that had already finished school, and she's like, I don't know, but I'm here, what am I doing? But she said there were 6 of them, and then they divided them up 3 and 3, and so at first 3 of them went to observe and help in the classroom, while the first 3 had their one-on-one interviews, and then they switched. Well, Katie, I guess, was the very last interview because she was so engrossed with the kids that finally somebody said, have you not had your interview yet? And she was like, no. And they said, oh goodness. So they did her interview. I guess she said they closed at 4:30, but she didn't even get pulled back into her interview until 4:30. And the person that did her interview was really upbeat, and he was really kind of cool, and she was excited about that. And she said that she and her, that they were talking, and she said something about her dad being legally blind, that he used to work for a company, and that, so they were talking about the company that he had worked for, because that was mentioned or something. I don't know. I wasn't there. But she said that he was legally blind, and the guy said, oh my gosh, I thought you said legally blonde. And then she said that they were laughing and talking about the movie. She said it was great. I'm like, well, good. So I think that's funny. Legally blonde. Oh, goodness. And those kinds of things happen to my kids. But it's kind of fun. Today is Wednesday. I had to think of what day it was again. I'm ready for it to be Friday. Okay, so I am at work, so I guess I need to let you all go, but I appreciate you guys watching. I'll talk to you soon. Hello, hello, hello. I am just leaving work on this beautiful Wednesday. It's actually really pretty. It's 71 degrees. It's very nice. But I am going to stop and end the workday as I began it at Starbucks. I know that's crazy, but I need an iced coffee. And I just asked Tracy what kind I should get, and she said a latte. So I think I'm going to get a vanilla latte. I know I've heard of that. I don't know if I've ever had one, but certainly I have, right? I don't know. I know my daughter likes Frappuccinos, and those always look so good. Maybe I'll get a Frappuccino. Forget what Tracy said. The Frappuccinos always look so good. Let's see what I come up with. See what's on the menu here.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. How may I help you?
Hi, do you do like a white chocolate Frappuccino?
Yeah, too.
Okay, and that has coffee in it?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I'd like to get a venti, one of those.
All right. Anything else for you?
I think that'll do it.
Okay. 2572. See you at the window.
Thank you. I did it. Where's my, I'm looking for my purse, and it's right next to me. Dingbat. So I'm also a dingbat in the fact that I didn't realize that I had something to do tomorrow night with my husband's work. Some fancy gala. I don't know. So we are changing the live to tonight. Whew, hopefully you guys saw that. I put it on all my social media sites, I think. So I need to go home and work on that. And I need to wake up in order to do that. And let's see what else. The ring came today. Alex was home to sign for it, thank goodness. So, yay. Now I just have to wait for Friday. I have to wear something semi-formal tomorrow, which doesn't sound fun. So I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I'm not gonna think about it right now. I'm going to think about fun things. like this live video. That would be fun. And getting Starbucks.
Hi,
Hi
how
there.
are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Doing great. 572 on this.
Thank you.
Do
Thank
need a
you.
receipt today?
Oh, no, thanks.
Okay. There you are.
Thanks so much.
Good one.
You too. Oh my gosh, you guys have to see this thing. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. I probably should have said no whip, and I probably should have said skim milk. I just don't know how to order those yet. Non-fat, no whip frappuccino. Just like I do my drink. Yay, and I got out of there with no problem. Thank you, Jesus. There's a van. Oh my goodness, I wish you guys could have seen that. It was a van, and then in stenciled letters, like the old-fashioned stenciled letters, it said ice cream truck on the side. Oh my gosh. And it had pictures of little ice creams. Can you imagine sending your kid to get ice cream from that ice cream truck? Oh boy. Candy little boy. Yay. That was the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. Ice cream truck. And it wasn't even straight. And it wasn't meant to be crooked, which is what I would have done just so it wouldn't have to be straight. But it was like ice cream truck. I don't know. It was high class. Crazy. Ah, that is yummy, yummy. Sorry, Tracy, I didn't get a latte. I thought about that frappuccino and it just called my name. I just asked her what I should get and she said a latte, and then I didn't even take her advice. Aw, now I feel bad. I still love you, girl. This thing is driving me crazy. It used to be that I couldn't see the connection, like to the window. I could not see it when I was vlogging. Now I can totally see it. It's like totally drooping, and I do not like that. Stop drooping. Stop drooping. Do you guys remember Droopy Dog or Droopy Dog? I don't know. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Droopy? I think his name was Droopy, and he, oh boy. He'd like get on the elevator. Oh boy. Need to push the elevator button. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about, because if not, I'm appearing very strange right now. I'm gonna have to look him up. Droopy Dog, I think. And I think he had a son or something. I don't know. Oh no. Now I just need to stop talking about it. Stop talking. So we have a new friend in my little group. So I don't know if you guys know that I have a little group. I do. I have a little group. And it's so many great people. So I have a little group with Tanya and Tracy and Liz and Beth. And Ashley has just joined our group. And Ashley is the sweetest thing. She is on Creative Chaos, is the name of her channel, which is an awesome name. I don't think I've ever told her that. But she's the youngest of all of us. She really is 29. She doesn't have to lie about it. And she has young kids and still wants to maybe have more. So, I mean, she's just adorable. But she's totally a different season of life than I am. But it is a hoot to have her around. She is such a blessing. I just love her. But today in her video that I was watching today, anyway, that I saw today, I don't know if it was today's video. It could have been yesterday's. But she's Christian and she teaches Bible school and all this stuff to the kids, and I'm actually asking her that it would be great if she did something on her YouTube channel, but I'm digressing. She did a devotional today where she said iron sharpens iron, and she used the Bible verse that I don't remember right now, but it said that, or it means that, you know, we aren't supposed to be alone, and that man is supposed to be with other men, and that's how you sharpen each other. You make each other better by being with each other. And just that has made me think today how great that is, because she said that if it was up to her, she'd be a hermit. And I thought, you know what, I might be too. Maybe not a hermit, but I like totally don't branch out. Like if I don't know. And I know this is weird because I do YouTube, and someone even said you can't be an introvert, you do YouTube. Oh, it's so different, honey. It is so different. I mean, I can't see you guys. I don't, it's totally different. You totally can do YouTube being an introvert, trust me. And I think I play an extrovert sometimes, like I try, because I'd like to. So sometimes, sometimes you step out of your comfort zone if you can. And so, I mean, I do try to introduce myself to new people and try to reach out to new people and things like that, especially at work and in situations like that. But if my comfort zone is certainly the introvert comfort zone, where I am surrounded just by my friends and people that I've known for a long time or I'm very comfortable with. And my ex-husband used to say that I had my circle and I didn't let anyone else in, and it was great if you were in my circle, but as soon as you got out of my circle or weren't in my circle, it was awful, because at that point he was feeling like he was outside the circle trying to look in, which was sad, but we were divorced, so what can I say to that other than get out of my circle, stay out of my circle, this is my circle. But when we were married, he was certainly in my circle. He was my circle. But anyway, so many things to talk about with that, huh? Anyway, I do enjoy that our circle is expanding, and I love all of you guys, don't get me wrong, because I so love reading the comments. It's every time I read the comments, I'm sitting there with a big old smile on my face, sometimes laughing out loud, sometimes even tears come to my eyes. Seriously, I love you guys and I love your comments. But I think that's so cool how that is true, that iron sharpens iron, and I never really thought of it and didn't really ever put it to my brain, but I need to still do my favorites video, and I wonder if I could use that for my favorites for May, that Bible verse, even though it was actually kind of a June. I might sneak it in. If I sneak in a favorites, it's already, the 7th, and I haven't done a favorites yet, so many videos, so little time. And I think that also with summer, even though you'd think that you'd have more time because the days seem longer, because it stays light for so long, and it's so wonderful that it does that. I'm thankful every day that, it doesn't get dark until 9:30 or 10, but it seems like there's so many things to do, and I'm busier. Because I guess when it's light out and stuff, everybody wants to do something else, So, I hope that you guys understand that I'm not getting all the videos done that I'd like to get done. And if you're on here, I know that you commented that you wanted to see a mini album again too. I haven't made one for a while. I need to, though. I do get it. I understand that you guys like that stuff, and I like it too. I do. I like it. I need to get going on it, but it's just, summer is a time for everybody to play, and we all kind of do different things. But maybe instead of a card series for one of these weeks coming up, I'll do a mini album instead or something. I don't know. I have all these ideas. I just need to get them done. And I love crafting. You guys know I love crafting, so it has nothing to do with that. It's just being busy, finding the time for everything. I asked my son before I left work if he was home, because if he was, I was going to get him, he likes green tea from Starbucks. I was going to get him a green tea, but he wasn't home, or he didn't respond until just now, and he's not home, so I'm glad I didn't. But he just texted, I could see it pop up. He's at his friend Ben's house, and I knew he was going there, but I didn't ask him when he'd be home. So I'm excited because when I get home, I get to see the ring that I got for Dennis, and I think that's it. And I'm going to get my stuff ready for my plan with me, so that I can talk with you guys and chat and do my plan with me. So that will be fun. And I need to do dinner. I don't know. I might just order dinner, even though I told Dennis last night that we need, since we're going to Ruth's Chris on Friday, we need to not eat out. And here I am the first time. Maybe we should eat out. I don't even mean eat out. I mean get carry out, like Chinese, which is always Dennis's favorite. So he always goes for that. And it's really inexpensive, especially if I just get soup or something. The soup is $1.88. And then I get 2 crispy things to put inside because I get hot and sour soup with the crispy things. They're 50 cents. So for like $2.50, less than $2.50, I have my meal if that's what I want. Sometimes I'll get like a regular meal too, but then I'll only eat a little bit of it and then I'll take the rest of it to work the next day. So even if that, I feel like that's a good deal. So like for $20, we both get 2 meals. Can't really beat that. Because the combination platters that they have come with fried rice, your entree, and an egg roll. And I have been getting egg foo young sometimes, and I had never knew what that was, but it is enjoyable. Tracy gave me that pointer, so I can say thank you for that, Tracy. She told me to get egg foo young one time, and I was like, what is that? Because I never know. I usually get the same things because I know what they are, and I can stick with, okay, I know that this is something I like, but other things I'm not sure. Like chow mein, how it has the crispy noodles underneath. Sometimes the crispy noodles are good noodles, sometimes they're weird noodles, I don't know. Sometimes they're not crispy. I do like lo mein, but I have to be careful like with the beef because sometimes the beef is yucky, sometimes it's like all fatty and blah. I don't like that, so I usually go with chicken because I don't like to do the shrimp because they don't always clean it very well and that vein is still in there and that grosses me out too. So I steer away from the shrimp, I steer away from the beef, and I go with the chicken. Or maybe I should just do vegetable. So I don't know, I've kind of talked myself into just ordering in so that I can spend more time doing stuff that I want to do rather than cook. Although I enjoy cooking, but I already have my video for Friday, so I don't need to cook again, right? Friday's video, what is it? Oh, it's the Italian sausage. Oh, yummy. That's good stuff. That was really good. Leftovers were good. It was all good. So Katie's car is in the driveway with Dennis's truck. I don't know if I should pull up in the driveway or pull in front of the house. I'm gonna pull up in the driveway. Too many kids, man. Oh, I'm kidding. Well, Dennis has 2 trucks. He has too many. He's the one with too many. 1 person, 1 car. That's it. I'm teasing. All right. Well, I am home, and I will talk with you all tomorrow. Have a great day. And maybe I'll see some of you tonight live, but you won't know that I've said that because this won't be up before then. So yeah, bye. All right, everybody. It is Thursday, and I have not vlogged yet today, and I'm sorry, but I'm vlogging now on the way to my husband's work's party. Sorry, there's a car over there that I don't trust. And then there's that lady walking her dog that is not very nice. The dog was actually in front of my house when I came out, across the street, but in front of my house. And I came out and he was barking, and she looked to see me and then put her head down. No, it was like barking at the dog to stop barking. I was like, wow. Didn't say hello again, didn't wave, didn't say you're a piece of crap, nothing. And there's my son. He's going to work. That's not the car I didn't trust. Ooh, that's a good picture. Do you like that? Oh, that's nice. I will have to play with this. This thing is bugging me. I'm trying to get out so my son can go because I know he has to go to work. I should have let him go first. Goodness. I'm sorry, I've already been vlogging for a minute and a half and I haven't said anything because I've been too nervous about everything else that's going on around me. Good gracious. Whew, Mama said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like my mama said. Whew, so I'm a little nervous about tonight's little function. I don't know why. My husband has been sweet as pie. I'm turning on the air a little bit just because I don't want to sweat before I get there. Golly, I wish that this thing would just work and not be obnoxious. I don't want... there's a part of me that was thinking I should stop and get a drink, but I'm not going to because that might mean that I'd have to go to the restroom and blah, 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 blah. I think that some of the reason that this thing isn't working very well is because it's hot. Now my son is directly behind me. I love that kid. And there is some cool looking car in front of me. And this time I do mean a cool car. I know before I've said that there were cool cars and I was being sarcastic, but this time it really is. Oh, he turned because that's a faster way to get to his work. This light is forever. I don't blame him one bit. He's a smart cookie. He must get that from his mama. We had a little chat today. That was good. He bought himself a Fitbit. It's cool. It's like a big, it looks like an Apple Watch to me. I don't know the difference. I'm sure the kids can spot it in a second. And I'm sure he'd rather have the Apple Watch, but he was sensible. The car in front of me says Stark 1. I'm not sure, but I have a feeling that has something to do with the whole Iron Man thing. Look at me knowing what I'm talking about. Stark and Iron Man. I would never have known that. Okay, sorry, I'm going to move this for a second again. This gooseneck is giving me a big goose. A big pain in my neck. Look at that. That is ridiculous. You guys don't need to see my chest. Oh my gosh. I'm going to turn this thing off and just throw it out the window here in a second. It's worse than ever now. Oh my word. I'm going to... Oh. So I'm going to be at a stop light in a second. I'm going to turn this off and then I'll turn it back on because I can't deal. I cannot. Hi guys. So I'm going to finish the vlog up by showing you this pottery that I made. That I finally talked my kids into picking up for me. Oh my goodness. I'm excited to see it myself. Wow. I didn't know it was going to be so rainbowy, like so vibrant. I thought it was going to be more pastel, because I don't know if any of you have ever done pottery before, but when you do it, it looks so much different before they've actually blown the glass. It's not quite as good as I remembered in my head. I am seeing all the imperfections of their faces and stuff. The profile, he looks like a, oh, the Grinch, you know, one of those people, the way there's like no chin. Or I don't know what that is. I'm not sure. But it's cute. I'm being mean to myself. Oh no, it's chipped over here. That's okay. And this puddle isn't as cute as it was in my head. But it's still cute. I will still use it. Just maybe not as often as I thought I would. I'm being mean. It's cute. And it's neat that I did it. So I think that's neat. That's the coolest part. I guess there was a reason why it took me so long to get it. So anyway, here I'm going to turn the camera toward me. Okay, so I am going to apologize now for me not vlogging. My vlogging thing that I showed you yesterday, or when I was trying to vlog yesterday, it wouldn't hold up. Well, I took it off and then the whole thing just totally broke. So I ordered not one, but 2 more, and they're supposed to be here tomorrow. So I will be able to vlog again soon, but until then, I really don't have anywhere to put my phone in my car so that I can do a decent vlog, and I do not want to hold the phone, or, you know, I don't want to make it dangerous for me when I drive. So I am going to end the vlog now, and I'll try to get that posted sometime. Tonight is a busy night for us. We are going to Ruth's Chris, and I know that I've told you our special date, so I'm really excited about that. So that is happening tonight, and I'm sure there's some things that have happened. I don't know if I told you that Katie got the job, but she got the job, so that is pretty cool. She's going to be working with autistic kids starting Monday. So I think it's an all-day kind of an 8 to 5 kind of a job for her. So she's pretty excited about that. And what else? Today my kids went, since she's going to be working, they decided to spend the day together, and they went to lunch and then they went kayaking. So that was really good for them. Alex said they fell in a couple of times, and he said that one time Katie couldn't get back into the boat and another boat had to come and help her. I said, well, why didn't you help her? I said, were you too busy laughing? And he said, no, Mom, my kayak, I guess he fell over too, and then his kayak took off because the current from the boats, all the waves and stuff, started to take his kayak away, so he had to go and swim to get his, and then she dumped over, so I guess he had a legitimate excuse. And that's about all I know, I think. So I guess I'm gonna let you all go, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. I know that I will. Bye-bye.